Yo, she tossed 2 moons at yo.
I know Jada Fire's still bad, bro. Ain't no way she not, bro. She was fired when she was doing the do.
Hey,
Nigga, I
tall
can handle
boy.
that, boy. Come here, nigga. Oh!
I thought you could handle it. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, nigga. That nigga was talking shit, nigga.
You want some?
Well, tonight I am playing Subnautica Below Zero. I'll let the name speak for itself. It's some thanatophobia type shit.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
It's a hidden gem though, bro. Niggas be sleeping on this game, bro.
Hey,
Low key.
you sleeping on? If you don't got no guns,
Basically, you land on a planet.
you got guns, right?
Basically, you land on a planet
No.
that's basically like 90% water, and then you're like researching the planet and catching animal life in the water and shit. And if you go too far, you have shit that be fucking actually trying to eat you and attacking you and stuff. I watched so many people play that. Jordan played it for a while too. So now
Oh, Jordan. If it don't got no ball or no guns, if there ain't no shooting or robbing up in it, I don't want to play it.
That's some ignorant ass shit to say, by the way.
What that mean?
This game is a hidden gem. Like I said, bro. Don't be shitting on my goddamn game now.
What's this, a
Shitting
survival
on
game?
Something like that.
it's dude.
Man, listen, man. Ain't no real NIGGA is gonna be playing this shit. You feel me?
Of course they don't, because you know what they're playing right now?
Yeah, they
Call of
playing.
Duty 2K.
Let me say, I actually like playing games like this, but people may not be tuning in to us tonight, or they may come in a little bit later, or everybody's getting hype up for The Last of Us. Last of Us coming on tonight.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it too. I was trying to actually start this bitch a little bit early, but you know my old ass, I started I took a nap because it was hot as fuck up in here. I was like, man, everything ready. I'm feeling kind of nice, and then passed the fuck out. But all y'all boys hyped for the all y'all boys hyped for the Last of Us TV show season 2, Last of Us Part 2.
Honestly,
Man,
yes and no.
Cause you already played the game.
Yeah, but and I already know what's gonna happen. But maybe they'll change some stuff. I'm hoping they kind of like maybe change some things.
Okay.
Because whoever played the game already know what's gonna happen. So I'm kind of hoping they kind of change it
I
just
just
a
wanna
little
see-
bit. Not like
I just want to see how they pace it. I want to see how it's paced. That's basically what I want to see.
And,
Like you
and-
said,
and-
people that play the game already know how it is.
They
Now,
already know how it
I
is.
hope that, and I hope that there's something they do a little deeper dive on, which I'm pretty sure they will do, like they did on the first season, where they did a deep dive on Bill and his partner and stuff. Because there's really not much but the letter that you see when they rescue from the school, about Bill and other dudes. So I hope
Shit.
there's a scenario that you deep dive on.
shit, he already did Bill from the first season, right? He died.
Yeah, they did, but I'm saying like the second season, I'm trying to see if they'll do like some kind of scenario like that, or like a deep dive on characters that we didn't know too much about in the game.
Oh. I just hope they kind of change up some things with non-spoiler alert Abby, because right now we got sexy Abby and ugly Ellie. them characters
talking about that.
Yeah, them characters they kind of mismatch, because in the game, Ellie, Ellie's a looker. She don't look bad in the game, and Abby, she kind of mannish, but she the one that actually fucking dudes.
Ellie looks similar to what's the name, but that's
Ellen
not her name
Page.
anymore. Yeah, she looks like Ellen Page, but you know now she's Elliot. Now he's Elliot Page now. So
Oh, man, we are tiptoeing around shit we shouldn't be talking about because we ain't about that life. Well, I'm not.
What do you mean? What you talking about?
I'm just saying that's what it.
She's an ugly man.
No, we talking about alphabet people.
Like I said, she's an ugly man.
I'm
Life
saying,
hit dog hard. Dog, like I guess you thought being a man would be easier. Oh no.
Nah, just because you got a dick, don't mean shit
Now,
gonna go your way.
Did you see the experiment that the girl did when she became a man for like a year, and the bitch broke down? She was like, "Oh my god, I can't do this. Like being a man is so lonely."
She almost wanted
Lock
to
in,
commit
bitch.
suicide.
Yeah, for real?
Lock in.
Yeah, she almost wanted to commit suicide because it was that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Being a man is so lonely. There's nobody to talk to. I go out and
she was
people
like,
just ignore me like I'm not there. I'm like, oh man, that sucks.
Well,
Welcome to Death Row.
well, Chris Rock said it before, man, and he said it as a joke, but it was some real shit. If you ain't technically providing anything, nobody don't care what the fuck a man doing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you love
got it.
men only love based on what they can provide.
That's right. And they don't get no unconditional shit. If you ain't doing what you ain't supposed to be doing as a man, nobody don't give a fuck about you.
Mm-hmm. If
Say it
you
twice.
only women, kids, and animals get love for who they are.
Mm-hmm. Which is wild.
Oh well. Welcome to Death Row, I guess.
Shout out to men's mental health.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing?
But check it. Tonight our gaming topic is going to be about. Let me see. I'm about to butcher the word. All shit gaming authenticity.
oh, you
Ooh.
didn't fuck it up. You didn't butcher it, bro.
Hey, fuck you. I know.
I'm saying.
I was
Number one
prepared this
supporter, bro. I
time.
was your number one supporter from the beginning, though.
Man, you know sometimes it be that one word that'll just fuck you up. Just being real.
Hey, bro. Know why?
Basically, the whole premise of this video games hitting the same like they used to, or is video games actually just hitting in general? Are they actually good video games out there? Are games kind of sticking themselves out to be different nowadays? That's the overall question. Basically, we're going to be talking about like nostalgia shit that games that used to be good or games that are good because of what they are. My number one game that's kind of hit different for everybody else is Metal Gear Solid. You know, Metal Gear Solid started this shit. It was a good ass game when it came out. It was something different. It was an experience. It was just a video game. Like everybody that had like Metal Gear Solid around the time, they had to look in magazines or they talk with their friends like, hey, I don't know how to get past this part. What did you do to get past this part? And people either come with different experiences or they'd be like, oh man, I was fighting that one boss and I had to put the controller in a damn 2-player slot and it changed the way the gameplay. Yeah, take out the memory. Yeah, like it was experience. It was something different.
Then it was so
something
cool
new
on the fourth one where you run into him again on the fourth one and he tries to do it again and realize like shit done upgraded and he can't do it no more and he ends up dying. He's like, no memory card. What the hell is he's like, no memory card? What is a hard drive? Wireless 6-axis controller? What? No, and he just dies. This shit is funny as hell.
Yeah, basically the trope on itself. It was interesting shit. Wait, you're not gonna get an experience like that from no other game or no other gaming series. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And honestly, this is Ant topic because Ant was like, "Damn, are video games hitting the same no more? If I'm getting bored playing video games, or just the games just boring."
There is some hidden gems out there, though.
I guess that's why he wanted to play Subnautica.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hidden gems. A lot of hidden gems.
Like people take away like with this game, like they take away like, oh yeah, it's not mainstream. It's it's I don't know if it's indie or not, but
it's definitely indie.
It's indie.
Yeah, it's an indie game.
Anything that's made by a small studio that's not a AAA studio is indie.
Well, yeah, this game is like it has a lot of elements in this game. Like it adds on the fear. It got the, you know, the mysterious like aspect about it. Like you being in the fucking open ocean with these weird ass creatures and potentially going deeper and getting these huge ass unknown Leviathan, Megalodon, Megalodon?
Blub.
Yeah.
I forgot what the hell that damn big ass squid is.
Megalodon last shit. So yeah, it takes away. Like,
Nah, that's Cthulhu. Damn it, that is alien Cthulhu on another planet.
yeah, technically, but it's still the ocean. And
Yeah,
what
it's
we
an
say about
ocean.
the
You ain't
ocean,
think
bro,
we in it.
on Earth. Fun fact, we should make a segment. Fun fact, we only discovered 15% of the Earth's ocean, so we don't know what else is out there. It could be a fucking big ass megalodon in the ocean. But we'll never know. But anyway, keep going. Sorry.
We also gonna be talking about gaming trends and recycle mechanics. Call of Duty. I'm
Bankai,
looking at you,
Scatter, Deadbone Sakura, Kageyoshi.
and we also
Sorry,
gonna talk about.
It's fucking crazy. This game is fucking amazing.
What it means to make a game feel real in 2025, bro. What can they do to get that that spark back in like new gaming? Are there any new games that y'all been playing that y'all was like, damn, this is actually a really good game? I know, and for you it's Black Myth Wukong.
Say that again. I can't hear you.
I know for you it's Black Myth Wukong.
Oh yeah.
Like a new game. Kevin just said Bleach. Like, you know, games that
Bleach Rebirth of Souls is so fucking amazing. If you have never seen the anime, this shit covers the whole anime from beginning to be right before 1,000-Year Blood War, and it skips all the fillers. So it just does it, but it does the game and it does the anime so much justice, bro. It's fire, and it's a really good fighting game too.
Oh, is it, man? You know, it ain't gonna be my cup of tea because you know it's an arena fighter. But you know, I play it
It's
casually.
actually not a arena fighter. It's
It's
actually not. It's a 3D 1v1. It's a 3D 1v1 fighting game. Like it's actually really good. Everybody like all the captains and lieutenants, all the characters that's in the game basically go strictly by the lore of the anime and stuff like that. And so each person is unique, has their own like flavor. Like it's fire. Like, I'm telling you, like this shit is fire as fuck.
Okay.
I got my homeboy to get this, and like he really wasn't big on Bleach, but now that he's played through the whole game, now he's watching 1,000-Year Blood War. They got him really liking Bleach by playing this game.
Well, shit, with me, I'm just gonna go down nostalgia track, you know, nostalgia lane, and just talk about some heavy hitting games that actually were different around the time and brought something new to the gaming society. So hey, if y'all got some new games that y'all like, hey, you know,
I got plenty.
oh shit, you got old games.
Yeah, I got some new games.
Oh damn, you got new games.
Mhm.
I got a few new games. I don't got a lot. I guess
Yeah, I got some new games. I mean, I would say the genre that hasn't really, at least for me, a genre that hasn't really died down and that impresses me every single year. I always it's always a fantastic every single year is JRPGs, and I have nothing but a plethora of great ones that come out every year.
Japanese role playing. Them indie ones actually been knocking, like fucking that unicorn game, Unicorn Overload. That was actually pretty good.
I gotta play a Japanese RPG. I never played one.
You got one already. Final Fantasy 16, damn it. Even though they kind of stole from the Western audience with its appeal.
Okay.
I've been liking it though. I've been liking Final Fantasy 16. I like it. But yeah, JRPGs, like you played a couple of them. Shit, you played Bloodborne. You played Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Those are JRPGs.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
guess he was thinking about more traditional, like the
Yeah,
turn-based one.
More like turn-based, like turn-based traditional stuff. But I mean, if you ever want some suggestions, I am a big JRPG fanatic, so I mean that's mostly what I collect.
Nah,
as far as my game collection goes.
Let's ease them. Let's ease them to it. Through it, man. Let's ease them to it. Let's give them like a Bandai Namco game, like a Tales game.
Matter of fact, let him play Chrono Trigger. It's on Steam.
I played Chrono Trigger already.
That man gonna play no Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
I didn't play Chrono Trigger.
He ain't gonna play Chrono Trigger.
I didn't play just none of y'all, but I played it.
Nah, that game don't have a ball or a gun.
Okay. What the fuck that's supposed to be?
You ain't about to play it.
Alright, bro.
Yeah, I'll ease you into it though. I got some stuff. I got some like easy ones that'll get you that'll ease you into it. Matter of fact, there's one coming out this month that's supposed to be really good. It's turn based. It's called Clear Obscure Expedition 33. That comes out on the 18th, I think. 18th or the 24th. You should check it out. It's only like a $50 game too, so it's not like the $70, $80 game. And it's supposed to be real good. It's turn based.
Speaking of games,
you're really like that.
What's up, Byron?
So did you guys know it was like a rape simulator on Steam?
Yep.
What?
They finally got it banned today, so it's banned. But I just reading about that. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's something different, man. bringing something different to a neighbor, a new IP.
A rape simulator? That's insane, yo.
So what? You track down the person, you get them by themselves, and you just who the fuck made that?
I don't know. I just saw it on. It's been banned globally. I didn't even know it was a thing, but apparently it's like it's a thing. Who knew?
And it's online.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Steam of all
They
things.
made a whole. They made a whole. Remember the whole dating thing with the KFC dude? Remember they did that whole thing? They made a dating simulator with KFC. That was wild.
What is No Mercy? It's called No Mercy. I'm good. Shit. I'm gonna go ahead and say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was like very innovative. I can't go back and play it, but that game was like San Andreas.
I would say that was the
San Andreas.
Yeah. Even though Grand Theft Auto 4 is my favorite out of all of them, Grand Theft
San
Auto
Andreas started.
Was the most innovative because it allowed you to do so much stuff that the other GTA games don't allow you to do.
Around the time.
You could actually around no, even now, like you can't remember you could go to the gym and you actually build up your stats. You can't do that on the new one. You can't build up your stat points by doing certain things anymore.
Like,
everybody's kind of on the same playing field. Yeah, everybody's kind of like on the same playing field for the most part. But like that, you could get buff, you could get fat. You know what I'm saying? Like you could actually
get in relationships.
I mean, I know people do it now. Yeah, you can get in relationships. You can do all kind of shit on San Andreas.
Yeah, it was an RPG. It was weird. It was an RPG. You role playing Grand Theft Auto, and guys didn't really know. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, niggas didn't really know that shit. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was a damn RPG. You was role playing. You was actually taking the character. You was doing what the hell you wanted to do. You got results, and you playing that particular role as CJ. It was a role playing experiment, and it did a good job. Without San Andreas, we wouldn't have 4 or 5 because they kind of took the shit that worked and put it in the newer games.
Grand Theft Auto, each one after that had like its own thing. Like it's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas had like the whole sim life stuff. You can do different things to like build up your stats and stuff. Grand Theft Auto 4 had like the really, really, really good physics engine. That people want Grand Theft Auto to go back to. Like Grand Theft Auto 4 had like the best physics engine, the best
it did. I had to get used to it.
The driving was really good, and the car damage and stuff was really good. Like the whole physics engine.
My really goddamn night, bitch.
That shit was janky. Like real life. You don't put on your seatbelt, you have to fly out the window.
Out the window, yeah. I remember when you steal a car, they try to open the door and they'll hang onto the door handle while you driving and shit. You had to drag them across the street.
Yeah, 5 don't do shit like that, man. It went back to being arcadey.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, that's what made it authentic. Like you remember little shit like that.
Hey, you just fixed the game title for on Twitch.
What do you mean?
It says it's playing Zenless Zone. So
It's playing the Zenless. Oh no.
yeah,
Hey, I'm playing Zenless.
I didn't.
This is the
I
game.
didn't update it.
This is the game.
I didn't
Zenless Zone
update it.
0.
Guess what? It's updated now. It's weird because I even knew how many people were playing this shit. Now it's only
You know what else
69
was
people.
Now,
Wait,
like
wait,
now
wait.
that you think about it, like what, like for the authenticity of games, like I feel like a lot of games do try to step outside itself or whatever, but I feel like I feel like society is we're in like a area where it's like you can't step too much outside anymore because everybody's gonna think it's woke, and you'll like games get fucked up over the stupidest shit. Like even
Like that
South
new
of Midnight,
game
the new
that-
game, like a lot.
yep.
Yeah, South of
The new
Midnight, it's
game
an
that
all
came
black
out.
cast, and everybody's like, it's woke. But I've seen people play it, and like that game looks fun. It looks amazing. The story seems really good, and it looks a fucking amazing. But everybody's like, oh, it's woke because it's all black people and shit. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Now we can't have a game with black people in it now because it's woke.
No, you know,
I
it got to have the main white guy on the cover with a gun in his hand.
Right. It's like it's crazy as hell now. Like they can't do nothing. They didn't like Yasuke being in Assassin's Creed. I'm like, bro, it's a fictional fucking game, and niggas was like, it's not historically accurate. Like the game is like, bro, you fight fucking gods with golden apples and shit. We don't have no artifact in real life that's a golden apple that fucking destroys shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
I got a game
What's up?
that's
So I got
everybody
one
been
too.
playing that's been really authentic and different.
What?
What's that?
Schedule 1.
What you talking about? The fucking. You never played Narc, nigga.
Bro,
You
don't
remember,
care.
you remember Narc? You remember Narc? You don't
No,
remember
I
Narc?
remember Narc.
Yo,
I remember
Narc, you actually was a cop going around busting people. You took the drugs and you could actually do the drugs. And the drugs gave you
that's cool, but that's
superpowers.
not taking away from the goddamn game being authentic.
Well, what's
Yeah.
authentic
It's
about it?
different.
You
It's
just being a
different.
drug. You just being a drug dealer.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I could
look,
put you on some things that was like super like remember back in the day, like I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like games don't hit as hard as they hit like back in the day, because back in the game when like people tried out new things, like
People were willing to take
remember,
risks.
like remember when the first Fable came out, how niggas was going crazy over that.
Yeah.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was like the first like little RPG they had for Star Wars, and that shit was really good.
Yeah.
Like they just this like back then they just took some one of my favorite games from BioWare. I wish they like would remaster it or make another one, was Jade Empire. I fucking love.
Oh, that's
fuck out of
actually
Jade
one of the games I was gonna say. Jade Empire is one of them authentic
Jade Empire
games.
was
If we wouldn't have that
fucking
game,
fire.
we wouldn't have Knights of the Old Republic, we wouldn't have fucking Mass Effect.
Dragon Age. Yeah, we wouldn't have Dragon Age.
We wouldn't have Dragon Age.
That was
Yeah.
Jade
Jade
Empire
Empire was the
precursor.
precursor. Love that game. Now shit, we just
but
waiting for the new
first-
sequel. For new games
Right.
now. Like Boulder Gate 3. Don't get me wrong, Boulder Gate 3 was a good game. It's authentic in its own, but it's the third game in the series.
Like but Devil May Cry was like the first like like really hack and slash game that really came out on the PS2.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was like fast paced and shit like
Fast
that.
paced and
Devil May
cool.
Cry. Yep.
Shit.
Playing games like Resident Evil and fighting zombies and shit. Survival horror. That game really started survival horror genre. There wouldn't be a survival horror genre without Resident Evil.
So, well, check it. I actually got a question. I got a question.
Uh-huh.
I actually got a question. There's a game that's very authentic, that's brand new. Do you feel like, hey, does it check all the boxes? And this game is Death Stranding.
I
yeah,
believe it checks. It checks all the boxes, but it's also like it's a Kojima game, so it's like his games are always weird like that.
Yeah, it was going to have high expectations.
Even Metal Gear, like it's always he always has some weird shit in it, and it's always like government conspiracy shit. He loved government conspiracies and shit. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the game because he's in fucking. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the game
I won't
because
be
he was in Metal
surprised.
Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, he was. You had to save his ass.
Yeah, you had to save him. Yeah, and he gives you those glasses or whatever. Those special glasses he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's true. The crazy thing though, is I have not played Death Stranding the first one. I've watched it be played a lot, but I haven't actually personally played it, and I do want to play it.
That game is an experience. You need to play it.
It's fun as hell.
Because I really want to play the second.
It's different.
Yeah,
I like
really
it.
Want to play the second one.
I like it because it's not much going on, but like you can vibe out to it.
Mm.
You can definitely vibe out to the game and just like maybe like listen to a podcast or listen to some music and just like do shit. Like you don't realize how long you've been on the fucking game. It ain't much going on.
Okay.
That's what I like about it, at least. It don't take much thought into. I mean, yeah, you gotta put much thought into your routes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know.
Mm. See, it's games like that I really like. That got you like that kind of pushes you to like want to play more. Kind of like what's the damn game? I'm trying to think of the damn. I just had it at the tip of my tongue. Fuck. It'll come back to me. But I just like I like games. I like games that like push you to like do different shit. And then like you just want to know more. You just keep playing to know more. Like sometimes it be games like the gameplay isn't the greatest, but like that story, that world building kind of like locks you in. You be like, oh shit. Kind of like
The Witcher.
what was that? Oh no, one of my favorite games. It's a trilogy, but the Shadow of the Colossus, fucking amazing game. Which I am gonna be streaming that on my channel soon. I will be streaming the remake on my channel soon for Shadow of the Colossus. But such a great game because like you fucking think you're the hero the whole time in the game, but no, you kill all the Colossus and unleash your evil spirit, and you basically fucking destroy the world. And you thinking that you're doing a good thing this whole entire time, and you're actually the fucking villain of the game, which is crazy as fuck.
Man, Studio Ico?
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah. Studio Ico?
Yeah, Studio, and you are the villain in Shadow of Colossus because you're killing you're killing them to save the love of your life, but the Colossus were there to protect the world from the evil spirits, and when you kill all of them, it unleashed it upon the world, and you destroy the world, and you still ain't get your girl because she was already dead.
Damn.
She came back to life at the end, man. Spoiler alert.
I have a game, but you guys might hate it.
What, Destiny?
I like the lore. I like the lore of Destiny. I don't like the actual game itself. So,
I like some of the characters.
Yeah, the lore. The Lord
I
Destiny was hitting for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. The Lord Destiny do be hitting though. I ain't gonna lie.
like the lore is so fantastic. Like it hits on every single level. But the gameplay and half the stuff they do, it just annoys me. So I don't want to play it. But the lore itself, you got goddesses and gods out there plotting to take over the world or take over the entire universe, and then you got them changing to different things, and it's just all types of coolness going on. But
the Guardians gotta get ready to do what they need to do to stop the incoming threat from doing what they were going to do.
The Guardians literally come back to life. That's how, like, in their world, Guardians are like just massive superheroes. Like there's a lore of a Guardian. He shoot and kills I forget which god it is, but he does it in such a superhero way. You're just like, dang, why can't we do that? But it's a video game, so but I like the lore of Destiny. I just can't play it.
So now I got a question for you. What if Destiny decides to go the more video game route instead of trying to go the money route with monetizing and battle passes?
They would kill it.
You think it would have did better?
They would kill it because that's what they did in Destiny 1. Right before, I think it was like right before Fortnite and everything. Like they, of course, it was a little hit and miss, but
that King was insane.
Yeah,
Taken King, Rise of the what was it? The next one after that, it's like Rise of the Fallen or something like that. No, dang, I can't remember.
Iron Lord.
Yes, Iron Lord. Yeah, something like like those were fantastic DLCs that added story, added some new gameplay. Like you just like, holy cow, like this is real good. Like you're going in, like your first time, like you said, to be wowed by a game, like your first time playing Destiny, you're like, dude, this is amazing.
And then you doing a raid, and you going up in there feeling scared, just like how a Guardian would, cause you like, bro, you don't know what the fuck going on, you don't know what you need to do, and the game just playing itself out. You like, bro, what the hell am I supposed to be doing?
Yep.
Here's my problem with the lore of Destiny. Here's my problem with the lore of Destiny 2. The amount of shit you have to do to unlock the lore. That's what pisses me off about Destiny.
Yeah, no, the lore's not in the game. You got to go someplace else to go get it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. But once you find out about it, you just like, what happened?
Yeah, but you know, the game as a service part basically killed the game.
Yeah,
that's the main reason why I don't like it. That's going to be a whole nother topic. Gaming as a service. We already had that topic in the first season.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
It's okay.
But I think it'll be okay to bring it up again because now, like, I think every fucking game is just going that route now. Everything is kind of being a service thing, especially like with the season passes and you know what I'm saying. Everybody's going that route now.
I think that's what kind of killing games being authentic.
Yeah, which is why people are pissed off about like the whole $90 game shit because like everybody's like, yeah, well, it's not like back in the day where we played $60-$70 for games and you know we got a full game now.
And you actually own it.
Yeah, we're paying like $70, $80, $100 and then the game is we're fucked for the most part because now we got season passes. Man. Like, dude,
you gotta go back and pay more money on it.
I don't play the new Call of Duty that much. I like the new Call of Duty, but like Modern Warfare 3, I dropped about over 300 on that game, getting costumes and skins and all kind of shit. I know I have.
So you good? I didn't even get it.
Facts.
That was like Modern Warfare 3. I played that a whole lot. And like I said, it's just like it's like games like that where they have that they can keep getting you to buy shit. And it's you end up paying way more. It's like Destiny 2 is a great example. Like if you think about Destiny been out for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So
and then you gotta buy all the fucking DLC to play the game.
All the DLCs, all the stuff like that. You know, the game is still going. They're still releasing new shit. So it's like I know niggas that's like that keep up with it all the time. They done spend a good $400 or $500 on that bitch.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
So it's starting to be a problem. It's starting to be a problem with the whole like content drop or whatever. And I like the concept of like continuing the game through DLC and stuff like that, where they don't have to make a full other game. You know, they could just make one game expanding on it. But it gets to a point where it's like, all right, y'all niggas kind of abusing that shit. Because like back in the day, they had to make a whole new game. Like especially like all right, Street Fighter 2 has like what?
Yeah, like fighting games. Yeah, fighting games do that.
Like you know what I'm saying, but now like they could just update it through a patch and like they don't have to make a different iteration of the game anymore.
Yeah, like how they did Super Street Fighter 4.
But it's like now they're gonna take advantage of it. It's like okay, not only can we patch stuff, but we could just completely keep releasing like bullshit just to keep people to pay for it.
But yeah, this character ain't finished. We'll just release the rest of the character in DLC. Yeah. You can get lazy with it.
Tekken did that all the time.
Tekken? Who that Delmar?
What's up?
Yeah, Delmar don't hop up in this bit.
Yeah, Tekken 8 did that. Most recent perpetrator. Sorry,
Jordan Phil snuck up in this bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm one of the few people that love Tekken 8 season 2. Cause everybody just OP as fuck. It's just wild. The whole shit is wild right now. I know I hope they patch a lot of stuff, but it's just wild as fuck right now. It's just funny as hell seeing people just like do some broken shit with every character. Cause every character's like basically good now.
It's a different game, but shit, K5 had a different, like a whole different game on top of his original game, Dark Resurrection. Like, hey, you couldn't get that DLC, you got to buy a whole nother Tekken to get that.
Yeah, you had the Dark Resurrection. Then you had to get it. That was the PSP one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's when Dragunov and what's
Lily.
the other chick? Lily.
Dragunov.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sergei Dragunov.
Now, I actually got like an older.
It got really insane when y'all remember Tekken Revolution?
Oh.
Yeah, they added 2D elements in it with Eliza. That's when they started doing the whole. That's how Akuma was able to be put in 7 because Eliza was like the precursor of allowing like 2D
fighters in 3D space.
Yeah,
I'm mad that I immediately thought about the movie.
Oh, the movie.
Oh god. Oh god.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Come on now. The movie wasn't that
I'm mad
bad.
I immediately thought about the movie.
But the live action one?
That movie wasn't that bad.
Oh god.
Claude Van Damme on it.
Oh god.
Man.
That's Street
Oh
Fighter.
god.
Hey,
Janet
Like it literally, bruh. It was literally on some asylum shit.
it really was.
Would you rather watch that or the live action Dragon Ball Z?
Hey, all right, now that's blasphemy.
That shit ain't real. That shit don't exist.
Tekken is a.
Well, but you know what's funny though? Dragon Ball Evolution is the reason we still got Dragon Ball anime coming out now. Like it brought Akira Toriyama out of retirement because he hated that movie so much.
Yeah.
That's why we got Battle of Gods. We got everything that eventually led up to Dragon Ball Super.
The only thing is, a lot of the actors in that movie got like blackballed because of that movie. Like, I know the person that played Goku.
Oh.
He's like a fucking crackhead now. You know.
It wasn't
Actually, you know what? Have y'all ever seen the show Shameless?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's them. That's Bulma and Goku.
Yeah, bro, I can't.
Like the boyfriend from season 1, that's him.
It's Goku.
I'm like, I know I recognize him from somewhere, and then it clicked. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I'm glad they got work after. I really am.
Oh yeah.
I heard he's like doing bad now. Like I heard like he's like a drug addict now. Yo. He's like
Oh damn.
Yeah, life is lifing on that nigga right now.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's all Ant fault because you want to sell drugs in that one game.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh? It's all Ant fault. That man doing drugs because Ant want to sell drugs on that one game.
You know what game?
You part of the problem.
You know what game was mad innovative though? Matter of fact,
What?
hey, I know a game that was mad innovative and it was like exclusive for the PSP. Fucking Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. That game literally teaches you how to be a drug dealer. You could cut up the drug. It teaches you how to cut up the drugs. 8-ball. It literally teaches you how to sell and make drugs. The whole entire game. That game is fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, to go off on a tangent, the PSP was ahead of its time, man.
The PSP was ahead of its time.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had a
you're
modded
right.
I had a modded PSP. I had every game from Japan on that bitch. I
You
played
can
like
watch
all
movies on that bitch. You can.
Bro, we used to
Bills,
rip off
MP3 player.
PSPs. I had iPSP on my shit.
Yeah, it had the internet on there, the real internet browser.
Oh my god.
Yeah, PSPs
I
had
used to download anime on my damn PSP.
Dog.
It was before smartphones. It was before smartphones. That's crazy.
It was as powerful as a PS2, if not more so.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Right about that.
Matter of
fact,
To the point where I actually felt underwhelmed when I got my PlayStation 3 because I'm like, damn, this is the same user interface.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Actually, the PS3s. If you ever heard of the PSX before?
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So basically, the PS3's interface is from the PSX.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's from the PSX, the prototype they had, which I actually I own one.
Oh shit.
PSX.
Yeah. They're not expensive. It's just hard to find one that actually like works, and then you don't want to really play it too much because the big problem with the PSX is that the caps blow out, the capacitors blow out.
There was a similar issue with the original PS3 because I think the original PS3 was fully backwards compatible.
Yeah, it was. and they had.
And then they came out with like a million different versions of it.
Yep, it had the original PS3 has a capacitor issue on it, but the PS3, I would say this: the emulator they use for the PS3, the original, is like probably like the best PS2 emulator. It makes games look really good. It has a polygon smoother, and it like basically like the games that we get now that's like remastered or whatever like that, and they fix the textures. The PS2 emulator on the original PS3 does that for all the PS2 games.
And I think its biggest pitfall was the same as the PSP. It was too advanced for its time, so people didn't know how to handle it.
Yep.
Like developers, I mean.
Yeah, I feel that. I think I think mostly the American developers screwed the pooch on PSP, but like Japanese developers, they went the fuck in. Because like when I modded mine, there was so many games on animes that I played, fighting game, all kind of RPGs and shit. And like I had a thing on there where it would translate all the Japanese games.
Oh shit.
It would translate all of it in English and everything like that. So like on the Japanese side, the PSP went nuts.
But
With
the
the
American
games.
side, people didn't want to buy it.
Yeah, the American side not too much. And then I don't know what the fuck they did with the Vita, man. That was such a great concept and everything what they managed to do with it, and then they just did nothing with it. Like after the first year, they just gave up on that shit. Just like, oh fuck it.
Shit, I had a Vita. I didn't like it because you had to buy a fucking memory stick.
Well, you had to do that on PSP. You had to have a memory stick.
Yeah, I can understand the PSP back then because we had memory cards. But for the Vita, I'm like, bro,
I see what you're saying. Like it didn't come with internal memory.
Yeah, and then shit, you had to go out your way to get it. It didn't come with one.
Yeah,
that is true. And they were expensive as fuck because
Yeah.
the Vita has a special memory stick that only works on the Vita, so you couldn't
On
get
the Vita.
you couldn't do like what you do with the Switch and get like a regular micro SD. Nah, you had to get a special. Yeah, the memory stick was special only to the Vita, which
That shit was annoying. And then the games they had for it, I'm like, bro, it wasn't worth it to go get a fucking memory stick.
Yeah.
I think it came out around the time that smartphones were becoming like super mainstream too.
What, the PSP
Like,
or the Vita?
The Vita.
Vita.
I think that's one thing that crushed it too, is because it came out during the point in time where
You just get a smartphone.
everybody had a smartphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then smartphones were getting like what? Smartphones were like at the time I think they were like 4 and 6 core 4 and 6 core processors and shit in the phones at the time. So it's like people were like, I got a computer right here, basically.
Yeah, it's like why do I need to get this console when I can just fucking play Angry Birds or some shit?
Y'all remember that Sony cell phone, bro?
Yes. Yep. I didn't have it, but I remember the commercial for it.
I have it.
Reggie had it. Reggie had one, bro.
Yep.
I have
an Xperia. They actually still sell phones.
Yep.
They actually still sell phones, and their phones are pretty good. I've had before I switched to Samsung, I had a Sony phone I was like Team Sony for a long time. And they're pretty good. Their phones are.
Team Sony.
Yeah, I used to matter of fact in the PS4 days, like I used to remote play. I could remote play on my phone from the with the Sony Xperia phone.
Shit, you still can.
Mm-hmm.
And it works good.
Yeah, it works really good, surprisingly. Like there's really like no lag input. Like I was surprised. I was like, damn, this shit's actually pretty good.
Yeah, especially off iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, so check it. I got this old ass game, right? That I always talk about, and I'm like, hey, this game basically crawls so that Fortnite can run. And this game is called Anarchy Reign. It's an old ass game for people that made
sequel to Mad
Bayonetta.
World.
Yeah, sequel to Mad World. The people that made Bayonetta and shit, Platinum Games made the game. It's basically like a battle arena where like multiple people can just go around. Don't get me wrong, they had guns, but the guns wasn't the premise. You basically go around and you do like melee combos on other people, and you just do a battle royale type style gameplay. And it was the first game of its time.
Yep, you had a pre-order from GameStop to unlock Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I remember that shit. Yeah, Anarchy Reigns was fun. The story was actually pretty good. The fighting in there was actually the game
Pretty
actually
good.
had it was actually technical fighting. Like it wasn't like you just
They had combos, combos with rock paper scissors mechanics. Like
basically, yeah, yep.
And the game it did okay. A lot of people forgot about it. A lot of people don't even know about it.
Yeah, Anarchy Reigns was fun as fuck. I played the fuck out that game.
Yeah, shit. Now we got Fortnite. Fortnite do the same exact thing. They even got NPCs in there, Anarchy Ring, that you had to fight. They actually get your score up while you got to fight other people coming on your ass. Skeet.
And they had destructible environments that changed the level. That changed.
Yeah.
Stuff. They had events. Shit. Yeah, that game.
Yeah, had that big ass tidal wave that changed the damn map. Yeah, fucking Anarchy Reigns is the GOAT, dog.
Yeah, Anarchy Reigns is really fun.
Yeah, I wanted to shout that out there. That game was very authentic, but sometimes when games do take that chance, they don't get the audience that they want to pull, or don't get an audience at all, and then they just end up at the bottom of the bargain bin. That's what happened to Two Human. That game was very ambitious.
Yeah, it just didn't deliver at all.
It didn't deliver. I think that's going to the second part of the topic.
Surprisingly, I actually played and beat the game when I had it.
You beat it?
Yeah, I actually beat the game. Yeah,
I ain't beat that shit. People afraid to take risks because they ain't gonna pull their audience.
I dropped funds on that shit. I was like, well, I can't return it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just beat it.
Well, it also depends, because if we're talking about AAA games, then they're always going to play it safe, because people are always going to spend that money. I.e. FIFA and...
But back then, the AAA games were trying to take the risk to pull the audience. But
so did Disney.
Yeah, now if a game ain't gonna damn sell, they take down the servers within the first week. Concord.
Disney was like that too. I still remember Hunchback.
Yeah.
Bro, for Disney, that shit was fucking ballsy.
So there's this game. There's
the movie.
I ain't mean to go off topic. I ain't mean to go off topic that far, but I'm just trying to.
Yeah. There's some good parallels there that you can make though.
Yeah,
there is, for sure.
Like, let me put it this way. This is the most adult Disney has gone with an animated film. I mean, it's not adult in in a necessary sense.
Oh, that movie was dark.
Yeah.
That man was going around killing a whole damn race of people because he wanted to get butt from one of the members. But he realized, hey, getting butt from her was one of the 7 deadly sins, and she had to go.
Yeah, but the original Beauty and the Beast and Hunchback of Notre Dame, those are like the 2 best Disney films when you come into adulthood.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast?
What did you say about Beauty and the Beast, Jordan, a long time ago? Talking about hey, is it different? Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Kind of, but not really.
She ended up falling in love with the
Beast. It basically is because
she was kidnapped and then she fell in love with the Beast.
But here's the thing.
He went there to go get her dad. Crap there.
Exactly.
He didn't held her captive, and she thought she started to feel sorry for him. That's Stockholm syndrome right there.
Okay, for one, he is a literal monster, and two, when he tells her that she's free and she can go, she fucking leaves. The only reason she came back is because they were trying to kill him.
Yeah, that's Stockholm syndrome.
She fell
in love with him.
Damn, that Beast was giving some good dick down the bell, man.
Oh man!
I mean,
a dog PP too.
I think it kind of borders on Stockholm, but it's not technically Stockholm because
it's borderline.
When the Beast tells her she's free to go, she fucking leaves. It's not like she's like, no, I'll stay. Like she leaves.
Hey Phil, he literally beast fucked her. He beast fucked her.
Yeah, he did. He basically did.
He beast fucked it
up. Now, getting back to more mature thing, man. Yeah, I see where you was coming from, Jordan, when you did say that, because the Beast did kidnap her, hold her hostage, and she came back, like Delmar said.
Stockholm syndrome.
My thing is, the only reason she came back is because the villagers were going to kill him.
Yeah, because
if that wasn't the case,
that
she would not have come
loved
back.
him. No,
She
she
loved
loved
him.
him. That's
Yeah.
the only reason she came back. If she didn't love him, she'd be like, "Well, f him." Nah, she was just like, "Oh my god, he's so I gotta save him. I love him." Type of ish. That's what happened.
Kill the Beast. Kill the Beast. Kill the Beast. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man had that damn right. Kill the Beast.
Oh, bro, I just thought of another game that was like innovative. It was so innovative that it was like banned in a whole bunch of countries.
It was banned.
Yeah, it was banned in a whole bunch of countries because of the shit you could do that you could actually fucking manhunt.
Manhunt.
Yo,
that game was something
Manhunt.
different.
That
Way to
game-
go, Rockstar.
That game was insanely crazy. And then like, yo, I think it was banned in like 6 countries because like the violence and shit.
Way to go, Manhunt.
Like, yo, they just put a whole bunch of killers on a TV show and you just go around like fucking trying to sneak by them and kill them and shit. It was just crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
Manhunt
and
was
like niggas
innovative.
was watching shit on TV, bro. Like, this shit was on national TV, dog.
Shit, what's some new games that kind of y'all had fun with? Me personally was Cuphead. I like Cuphead. Shit, sometimes I play Cuphead casually. I hop on Cuphead and just play the fuck out that shit.
I'm good with
Montreal
my-
too.
I don't think I need Cuphead in my life right now.
You don't
I
like
still play Vampire.
No, I mean I would play it, but you know that seems like another fucking Souls-like, in a sense. If you know what I mean. I'm just like, look, I got enough going on already. Cuphead right now.
That nigga said my life is hard enough. I don't need it to be
Yeah.
hard. I play the games to relax, not to stress.
I play Cuphead to relax, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like the fucking.
So you gonna try to get that black and white version then?
Huh?
So you're gonna try to get the black and white mod then? You know what I'm talking about?
You mean like play the game? You gotta play the game, and not get shot on the running guns.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah.
I like playing the game. I ain't gonna try hard though. Hey, y'all got any other new games? And then we can kind of bring it back to explain why games aren't hitting like they did back in the day. Maybe we are just getting old, man.
Yes.
I don't
I
like
mean,
Battle
maybe
Royale.
because
Go play some
I like-
VR games and then come back to this topic because
I
I
don't
think VR games are really hitting.
Underrated.
new.
yeah.
I hate battle royales like that, but like a game that I go back and play all the time, and it's like the fun is still really fun to me.
Masquerade.
Is, Masquerade Blood Hunt. I fucking love that game. That game is so
Man, like
good.
a
Yeah.
vampire, bro.
I do like that game. I gotta get back.
That game is so fun, bro.
Masquerade.
Went too
What
long
makes it
without
different?
playing it now, bro.
What makes it different from
I
any other
mean-
battle royale?
It's just the whole. It's the. I think it's like the setting. Like you're a vampire, and you got different classes you could choose from different clans of vampires, and each person has their own powers and stuff like that. But then, like, you also have another element that's in the game that's trying to kill you. So if they see you, they'll fucking kill you. Stuff like that. And then, like, the cool thing I like about it is like a lot of the story and the lore is within you playing a battle royale. Like sometimes you have to find certain items within the map and look for certain things and stuff like that, and it progresses the actual like lore and story in the actual game.
Okay.
It's just pretty fun. Like I said, like it's not extremely sweaty. It's fun as fuck, and it's like one of those games where like even as a new player, you feel like you're doing something. Whereas in other battle royales, if you didn't play it from day one and you try to play, like, yo, niggas just go in there and rape your shit. So,
Yeah.
Apex.
yeah.
I love a good Apex, man. Come on now, Apex. I remember that game. That game came out a day before my birthday, and watch Kevin just fall and die was just hilarious.
Yeah.
On that note,
I ain't gonna lie, that when it first came out, when we played that first season, Phil, like me, you and Get It, I ain't gonna lie, we did have a ton of fun playing that shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
on that note, do you think Elden Ring Night Reign is going to be good?
Oh yeah, I think what I
played
think because people because I played the network test myself. I played the closed network test, and I think people are looking at it as an Elden Ring game, and they're gonna be in for a wild awakening. That it's not like that.
It's a boss rush battle royale.
Yeah, it's a survival battle royale. It's like a survival game basically, and you fight boss. And it's pretty fun, like I said, but it's like it takes a while to get the hang of it because like each class has their own like special abilities and their own preferred weapons, and it's different. Like it's even though it's set in the same like world as Elden Ring, it plays really different. Like it took even when I played the network test, it took me a while to like it took me at least like 3 or 4 games to actually like get the hang of what the fuck was going on because at first I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I'm glad y'all brought up Elden Ring though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Elden Ring is the game of all games.
I'm glad y'all brought that up.
It's from Software's GTA 5. That's basically what it is. They're going to do this shit for the next decade.
I'm saying it on the pod now with Elden Ring. Y'all know how I am about these types of games that I don't get too much into. I am officially going to be getting Elden Ring and playing it on 3. Y'all have kept telling me to get it and play it, and I'm like, nah, I've been pushing back. I'm saying it on the pod. I'm officially going to get Elden Ring and play it throughout.
I don't think you gotta get it because Gator got it, right?
I don't know if Gator has it, but if Gator does not have it, then he will have it, and then we can both venture in together and do it since everybody is so high level and so finished with the game.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about From Software game,
Dustbloods.
No, not Dustbloods. And whenever you're ready, you gotta do another playthrough of Bloodborne. You know how we do every year. You gotta return to Bergenworth.
Aren't they supposed to be shutting down their servers?
Nah, that was an April Fool's joke. That was April Fool's.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Oh my god.
April Fools. They're shutting bitches down.
You know, that would actually be a good thing because that would mean that a remaster might be on the way.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I doubt that.
That's what I'm saying. If they were to shut down the servers, that would actually be fine.
Yeah, Sony on some fuck shit with that.
Yeah, they're gonna keep that shit under lock and key until PlayStation 6 comes out.
I'm gonna die again. As far as
Dustbloods go, that is not the game I thought it was.
Suffocate.
So they recently
fuck up.
They recently did a interview with Miyazaki or whatever about that game and what the game's about. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Yeah.
So you guys can actually see and read the interview because that game is gonna be fucking insane. But it is a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it looks like Steampunk Bloodborne.
Yeah, but it's different because like you pick so like instead of like making your character or stuff like that, you don't make a character. You pick like actual heroes that are called Dustbloods, and you venture with them, and like you'll level up with them, and then like customize them as you level up and stuff like that. Like the game is gonna be a completely different game than what I thought it would be, and I'm excited to actually play it. Like I probably will be getting a Switch 2 for that game. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, Jordan, you mentioned.
I don't feel like dropping $500 just for that though. Well, I mean, I'll probably get Smash Brothers too, but still.
Damn, that goes back to our previous episode, man.
Yeah, you dropping money for that? That's crazy.
Yo, the other Jordan was like the PlayStation 3 servers still got Dark Souls 1 and 2 running, so yeah. Them servers ain't about to go no time soon.
Yeah, Demon Soul servers are still up on PS3.
They shut that down a few months before Demon Souls Remaster came out.
The remaster.
Really? Well,
Yeah, they shut it down back in 2020, right before they announced Demon Souls remake.
oh damn.
Oh yeah, so Demon Souls is dead.
Well, I mean,
Dark
it's
Souls
on-
Remastered is out, so I don't know if the original Dark Souls is still up.
Yeah, the original Dark Souls is still up.
Yeah, I think the original Dark Souls is still up.
So y'all think games are still hitting the scene? Matter of fact, Ant, you need to answer that question.
I think it's a,
First.
New games,
Yeah.
some of them are definitely. New
I
games.
feel like. Can I answer that too?
Yeah, you can.
New
Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
I mean,
Yeah.
New
I'll go
games
last.
today. I done played a lot of the new games of today, and not all of them. I want to say there's probably like 3 to 5 games that I played that's been new that I've been enjoying personally, and they've been getting bad reviews from other people. I can hate to keep bringing this shit up, but Schedule 1 is actually one of them. Now y'all say I never played some of these games, like what's that, Narco and shit like that. Never played that shit.
Narc.
Never played that.
PlayStation 2.
But Schedule 1 is definitely a game that I would recommend to anybody who is like bored or want to get into some shit or get into something else new because it's something different. So, in my opinion, that game is the only authentic game that I've experienced. I like.
Okay.
If it's been getting good reviews and everywhere else, I don't see why not. Oh, I gotta be a dad. Yes, give me a sec. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's the only authentic game I like, and I feel like it's definitely different.
I think personally there are games that are really hitting, but gaming as a whole is kind of stalled out. It's kind of like smartphones. It's like you have your outliers that do something different, but for the most part, everything's been done. So it's kind of like, it's not necessarily that it's lacking, but it's just like there's really nothing new. Like, I think that's why The Last of Us was so great when it came out, because it was a new take on something, you know?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, so it's like, it ain't really I don't think the game is really lacking, because if you were to go back in time and give somebody one of these games, they would think it's the greatest shit ever.
True that.
Like, hell, Forspoken, if you would have brought this back in 2005 and showed this to somebody, they would be like, this is the greatest shit ever. You see what I'm saying?
But I actually played Forspoken. I thought the game was great. I ain't had no issue with it. I thought the game was fire.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed playing it.
But yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's just, you know, there's nothing really anything new.
Yeah.
And that kind of worries me about GTA 6, because, you know, I really hope they...
It's a myth. It's not coming out.
I feel
The
like
myth.
one of the games who had that potential too, though, was fucking what's that EA game, bro, that came out? They stopped fucking. They were supposed to update the shit and make it better or some shit like that. What's the name of it? Anthem. That's the name of it.
X Defiant.
Oh, Lord.
Anthem.
They were supposed to fucking do
Yeah.
Anthem justice, bro, and everybody anticipated that shit just for it to end. So, I don't even like bringing that shit. I mean, when I played it throughout the story, I actually enjoyed the story. Not gonna hold you. I enjoyed that shit. But the rest of the shit, and then they fucking goddamn they story lock you, because you got to do a certain objective before you get to the next shit. That's also another problem that they did. They fucked up on. They should have updated it. They should have revamped it. They should have did everything they could to save that game, because that game had stupid potential. And they fucking dropped the ball on that shit, bro. Dropped the ball hard on it.
Anthem.
Only EA game I've ever played since then was fucking the Star Wars series. That's it. No other game. I don't trust EA at all when it comes to games.
Oh yeah, of course not.
Because EA has dropped the ball. Anthem is a perfect example of why the fuck y'all niggas ain't just did what y'all had to do. I fuck with the Star Wars series, so I'm gonna play any Star Wars game. But Anthem, they dropped the ball hard on that shit. That shit was completely disappointing. I don't know why it didn't just stuck to their word, bro. They had motherfuckers anticipating that shit.
Uh-oh. So check it. I actually got the answer that y'all want to hear.
Go ahead, bro.
I got an answer. Yeah. All right, because you last. You last. So games are actually still hitting the same. New ones, old ones, etc. They still hit. It just nowadays there's stuff outside of the game that kind of put a damper on it, like say gaming as a service. You know, you gotta wait for the full game release or whatever. But now we got games that give you more than what you asked for. Black Myth Wukong, Stellar Blade, that damn Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like the games are there, and we're getting to the point. We are at the era where, you know, we got multiple things going on, you know, ADHD type shit, and hell, sometimes we can't just focus on the games like they used to. But the games are there, the games are hitting. It's just either, hey, number one, we probably just got older. Hey, number two, hey, the games are doing like undermined shit, or hey, number three, we just not finding the right game.
I was going to say that maybe it's about preference. It's about your preference. I think all games can hit. Definitely about your preference and what you like to play.
And time. We don't have time as we get older to sit here and play. You know, play this, play that, unlock this, unlock that. We don't have time. You know, if we had more time, I bet you would sit there. Like if you could afford to take a week off of. Well, I mean, if you're taking a week off of work, you definitely not video gaming. But
obligations.
Yeah, obligations. Like if you could sit down and game for a day or two, I bet you would have as much fun as you did when you were a kid.
That's right. Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like, we ain't got time. We don't have time to fuck around. Give us something good now. You're trying to experiment.
I'm trying to see something.
I feel that, y'all. I definitely feel that what y'all talking about.
We got time to experiment.
Yeah, and then with the learning curves of these new kids too, bro. Them boys that take some multiplayer shit, bro, and turn into a stream, a Twitch stream, whole time. Are you trying to sit here and learn the game? Them boys out here already sweating. Yeah. Within a week. Damn.
And I think you be sweating, though. I think that just.
You know what? Honestly, I'm mad at them because that was us back in the day. That was us back in the day. It's just, so I can't be mad at that. Like,
yeah. I agree with you, Phil. Like the situation shifts, like because that was us back in the day.
You just mad that they got time where they can sit down and play the game. That's all.
Man, there be some grown motherfuckers out here out there sweating too. So don't fucking act like that ain't true either.
Yeah, you.
That's you.
Bro, I am not that much of a fucking sweating card to wake y'all. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not that much. I'm just really good at the game. I can be sweaty.
That's why you tell them. Nah, that's why you tell them.
Compared to most people on Call of Duty, bro,
I
don't hold a candle to some of them.
I'm sorry. And here's a sweat. I'm good at cards, but I don't sweat. And you do sweat.
Just call them trash. You said it right. Say your friends on this podcast are trash.
That's fine.
They trash at the game.
I'm just really good at the game. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, what
I
you want to do? I've been playing cards since COD.
I mean, we all have we all been doing that, but it just be a coincidence because niggas be having fun. As soon as Ant join the party, we get a whole bunch of sweaty niggas. Like, oh, come on, man!
That don't indicate that I'm man. That don't indicate that don't indicate nothing at all. You know that Call of Duty has skill-based matchmaking, right? You know that's a thing.
You the problem, man. You the problem, dog.
Because you know if you win 2 games.
Hey. That's what I'm saying.
Problem, dog.
I'm just saying.
Coincidence. Every time I'm just saying it's a coincidence. Every time we came to the party, all of a sudden, like, yo, we just had a whole bunch of tryhards and sweat. Like, damn, goddamn Ant done fuck up the lobby, bro.
Put that on Call of Duty. Don't put that on me.
Me and Phil having fun and shit.
Hey, hold for yourself. I know how to play. I know how to play as well.
He said you can't play worse.
I understand. I didn't take a play. I said me and Phil be having fun. Then Ant come in. It's like, oh shit. Now we gotta actually.
So basically, you two suck, and Ant come in. You know, he wipes it up.
Please, that nigga don't ever have to. You don't ever carry me in nothing. Please, I need nobody to carry me in that game. That game is just too damn easy. Point and shoot. Point and shoot. Drop shot if you want.
Drop shot.
I ain't gonna lie. I drop shotting a lot too now. So I mean, I get it doesn't indicate he's sweaty. I just like to get on hell. I don't think he's sweaty. I just think that when he comes in, like the lobby does, certainly change.
That's what I'm saying. But bro, be on bullshit, bro. It be on bullshit. It don't be me.
We just be fucking with you, Ant, bro. You gotta chill.
Bro, I'm not mad. I admit.
But I'm sometimes. But I stand 10 toes down when I say you handicap you playing Hawkeye. Now I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that. You handicap the team.
Man, them boys don't hold a candle to me.
1v1v.
When they come to goddamn Hawkeye and that shit, boy, them boys.
Oh, he said 1v1v right now.
Nigga, please.
That's what he
said. Hey, look.
Please.
Tell that to the Thor and Captain America that was on his ass.
Hey.
Tell that to him.
Them boys knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. They know they was coming out. I give them that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling that, but I was in such a maze of how Captain America jumped out there and did this ground pound and then started beating ass with hands. I was like, whoa, it was just so magnificent. I just had to stand back. I couldn't heal him. I was in shock. And then they beat my ass, so maybe I should have healed him. But still, not the like I said, that's the only thing I give Ant hell about. But he's right. Like, honestly, I just played Call of Duty while y'all was talking, and I had to be on a phone call, unfortunately. I won 3 matches, and I know I got sweats, because I know some of the sweats that play on console. I saw those names, I was like, yup, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off for the night. I ain't about to deal with it.
Oh yeah,
I'm not even about to deal with it.
We'll be playing Call of Duty third leg. We'll be matchmaking with Gucci third leg, bro.
That dude, he just follows me. I just feel like he follows me. I cannot.
That nigga be Phil jumping a random match, and all of a sudden look at the names. It's Gucci third leg, and they're playing with him.
And it's not a coincidence. It's 7 straight times that has happened. I'm like, this dude just knows I'm playing. It's like, I'm more all in. Phil got to be playing, and he's there. Kevin not lying about that.
Perfect day to ruin somebody's day.
Y'all got the same schedule. That's what it is.
Man, ain't no damn same schedule. You don't work. You don't work for nothing.
I'm just saying the niggas get the guns. They shooting in the game. I'm just saying. Man, ain't over here playing Subnautica. Niggas don't play that game.
Which shocked me. I did not think he was going to continue to play that game. When he first started, I was like, it's not going to pique his interest. But then he kept playing. I was like, oh, I do say I need to shut the hell up, because he's definitely continued to play it time and time again. So I mean, like I said, it's about preference, and then sometimes you do catch those games that just catch your eye, and it's undeniable. Like, it's nothing you can do but just play it.
Like Cuphead.
So, definitely like Cuphead. I'm gonna tell you a game that I actually like, and Kevin knows about it. I started playing Fifth on the North Star again. I just out of nowhere, just started playing that again. So it's definitely about your preference and what catches your eye. I mean, I can't say that games are not hitting anymore. They definitely hit. You're not gonna buy a game that's just not gonna hit to you. It's about your preference. You got to think about age. We are not, and then think about the time too, of how technology has just flourished and how things are. So,
yeah, like even with how Astro bought one game of the year, I'm sitting there like, okay, either I'm old or somebody's lying. There ain't no way that shit won game of the year over Wukong.
I believe it.
Yo, Astrobot is extremely fun, and I think what made it game of the year is the especially if you like a PlayStation fan, the crazy amount of nostalgia that they bought, and like all the Easter eggs like Dark from Legend of Dragoon and shit like that. Like all the stuff all the different things from PlayStation that was in that game that just kind of remind you of your childhood, like because like nostalgia is like a big thing too. Is a big selling point too. It's another thing that makes games really, really good. But yeah, I think that's one of the big things. But as a platformer, it is fucking phenomenal. I actually like Astrobot better than most platformers, even Mario. It's like up there. S
Well,
tier.
here's my thing, because I played Astro's Playroom when PS5 came out.
I did too.
So you're telling me that so you have to be telling me that they literally cranked that shit up to 11.
They did. They really
Because
did.
I like Astro's Playroom, but it wasn't like Game of the Year.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, they cranked it up to 11. Like they really focused on the game and made it even better. And they even got DLC. Like they add new levels and shit to it all the time. Like it's up there, dog. I would highly recommend you play that game, bro. It's really good.
Yeah, because when I heard it won Game of the Year, that's like Boss Baby winning Best Film, like getting the Oscar for Best Picture. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I feel you. But trust me, it's good, dog. It's really good.
I'll have to see it to believe it. I don't know. If it's on sale one time, I might take a look at it.
Okay.
Because I gotta see that.
It might be free on Plus one of these days, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But
there's no way you're gonna convince me that this was Game of the Year. I mean, ain't no way in hell. I don't know. Maybe it was the QC aesthetic that kind of put me off.
Yeah, but I feel you. But
because you wouldn't expect something like that to be,
At first you're like, oh yeah, this is bringing back memories with playing Astro Playroom. But once you start getting deeper into it and start seeing the different stuff, like especially if you're like you've played PlayStation since PS1, you start seeing a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of things or whatever, and like the platform in itself, you be like, oh shit, this shit is heat. Like yo, I'm having a lot of fun playing this. It's like one of those things you pick up and you just like can't put down. It's really that fun.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the topic, man. Who want to close it? Who want to close it?
I'll close it because I'm supposed to go last anyway with the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
So I'll close it out. I'll feel like so like gaming and authenticity, like yeah, and a game is still hitting nowadays. I like Phil said, and like you said, I feel like games are hitting just as much. Like it's all about preference now. It's all about like, because you know my favorite genre is JRPG, and JRPG it hits every year. Every year I'm spending money on JRPGs and shit.
Don't forget about the time.
Right. So I mean, like I said, I feel like they're still hitting. I will say this though. When it comes to games hitting, I feel like indie studios are fucking the game up. Like they are really stepping up. Like you have these indie studios making these amazing project games that don't cost as much as the AAA. AAA spending like hundreds of millions of dollars to make a shitty game, while indies are spending like maybe like 100,000-200,000 and making like this fantastic masterpiece or whatever. So I feel like AAA companies need to step their game up and stop being so money hungry and actually make make fucking great games that we love and not trying to take all our money all the time.
And Disney needs to take notes on that too.
Yeah, because indie studios and titles, they taking over, man. They are really taking over.
All right.
Yeah, it's like I feel like a lot of these AAA studios, they could produce an indie title,
Yeah.
Like not necessarily develop it, but they could be producer on the project. Be like, hey, we're gonna see what this guy has to offer,
Right. Like a prime example, Last Soul Aside. I've been following that game since that game got announced in 2016. I've been following that game for a long time, and back when it got announced,
that one man developer.
Bang Ying is a Chinese dude named Bang Ying, and he worked on it. It's his project. in the first 2 years, the first 2 or 3 years of development, he worked on that everything by himself. Like he developed that game completely by himself while going to college and working. And now when he finally, I think like a couple of years later, he got that studio to help back him up because he needed help on it because he was actually, it was at one point where he didn't have no time to really work on it. And he was actually like going to give up on it or whatever. But then, you know, he had a studio that backed him or whatever. And then they started to develop the game even more.
Okay.
But yeah, the game story and concept was created for like I said, for a long time. And he came out with like 2 or 3 trailers before it got, you know, before he got sponsored by the bigger studio or whatever. But yeah, he made that completely by himself. And I think that's like amazing. I feel like we need more game developers to work hard on games like that and stop trying to shell out money or do the bare minimum and making us like pay money for
give us an experience.
Exactly.
Stop trying
I
to
feel like
make money off of it.
Yeah.
Before we close out,
I'm saying that's like another thing that that affects the hitting of games or not. It's like the social economic part where like everybody thinks stuff is woke because of this and that and all this other shit. So I feel like that affects games too. And people like, you know, it's a trend to hate shit. You know what I'm saying? People bomb the fuck out of Assassin's Creed and stuff months before the game even came out. So like I said, that also plays an effect too, because it's a trend to hate shit that's popular.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
People just hate shit. They hate shit for like no reason. Like, dude, you didn't even play the game yet. How the fuck you know it's bad? Just like got a black person on it. Oh, because it got a woman protagonist, it's woke. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You know how many games had black people and women as protagonists back in the day, and now it's a problem now all of a sudden? Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Like me hating the rapper Future, man. I don't like that.
You don't like that boy.
But yeah, that's mainly it. Shit, I'm trying to find a stopping point for Ant. Ant over here sweating on it. Ant over here sweating on this shit too. Damn.
Hey, before we close out, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What would be your favorite indie titles?
Indie?
Yeah, like if everybody had a favorite indie title, what would it be?
Shit, I already told you. Cuphead.
This motherfucker.
Mine was Child of Light.
Child of Light? Damn, I would have never guessed that shit.
It was good.
It was good. My second favorite indie game was The Dishwasher. I don't think y'all know about that.
The 360?
Yep.
Boy, that was the dead Dishwasher. I had that damn game. I had the first one and the second one.
Yep.
That game was fire. Fuck.
Dead Samurai. Yeah, I fuck with that. That was my that was Devil May Cry 2D Devil May Cry, man.
All right.
Yeah, Jordan said he had that archive.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite indie. I played a lot of indies, and I don't know if I have a favorite right now.
We can let that be a topic.
Yeah, that could be a topic.
Do some research.
Because I don't know what my favorite is. Because I just play a lot of indie titles, so I don't know what my favorite would be. Because they're all really good. A lot of them are good.
Probably one that you probably went back to.
I like Stardew Valley. It's a fun little.
See, I know you do. You were sneaking in the conversation. Don't Stardew Valley. And shit, the other joint say he has that game archive, The Dishwasher.
That's like a game I go back to recently, that I've been going back to recently, that I fucking actually love. And it's technically an indie title because it was done by fans of the game. Fucking Sonic Mania, bro.
That is an indie game.
Yeah, I love
fucking That is
Sonic
an indie game.
Yeah, Sonic Mania is fucking fire, bro. I love that game.
Yes, it is.
It is fire. I haven't really went back to it though. I need to.
Remember I was playing the other day and Carmen was like, hey, that nigga over there jamming.
Hey, Jamie.
That
She
music
only
is fire.
only got that one level. The Press Garden song. That's my favorite. Binding of Isaac for the other joint. I played the fuck out that game.
That game is disturbing.
Wait.
The whole
all right.
story and premise of Binding of Isaac is fucking disturbing.
All right. And go ahead and let us go so I can watch on Last of Us.
Oh, it did drop today.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm about to head to
y'all.
the door. Watch it.
Y'all have a good night. Let us know how you guys feel in the comments when we get our Facebook.
Oh, it's coming. So we going to MomoCon.
Alright,
It's
y'all.
coming.
Y'all have a good night. And stay safe.
Thank you for watching all the way through to the end of the video. We have more content for you all to explore, so please follow our other platforms at Real Gamers Speak on Spotify and Twitch.